When I was a young lad, I read William Gibson's Neuromancer and became enamored with the idea of having a bit of ROM with someone's personality and memory hardwired directly to my brain, like a friend that can never leave me. To that end, I tried to take a Raspberry Pi and connect it to my brain, but the wires coming out of my nose and ears were very uncomfortable, so I put it in my backpack instead, loaded an AI chatbot on it, remembered the at the time futuristic warning from Neuromancer, which is that AI will evolve beyond human control, and then I thought, hey, not in my backpack, baby! So I changed the whole project to a standalone field utility and navigation backpack assistant for geocaching, or my F.U.N.B.A.G. For you nerds out there, this is a Raspberry Pi 4B, along with the cheapest GPS dongle I could find, a 3.5-inch touchscreen, and a microphone and camera that save directly to the Pi for field notes or backup vlogging, and a bare-bones digital assistant with text-to-speech, all of which requires neither phone nor internet access. You just plug in some coordinates on the touchscreen and go. I will now demonstrate its current main feature after showing you how sexy this whole thing can make you look. You can't see it, but there's a fabric softener sheet stuck to the back of my pants, so that adds to the whole ensemble. I should point out that this closes up so I don't look super nerdy. I mean, still I look super nerdy, but not terribly so with it out like this. So at least if people come by, I can reduce the nerdliness by several percentage points.
It's 169 meters, bearing 332 degrees.
Yeah, if I wasn't acting like a 12-year-old, you would have clearly heard distance and bearing, which it is calculating based on coordinates I can enter on the go via touchscreen and virtual keyboard. Tap an icon to enter coordinates, tap another icon to calculate and hear distance and bearing.
It's 190 meters, bearing 12 degrees.
Yes, okay, good. So that's good. I've gone the wrong direction, and it has indicated thusly.
Distance 97 meters, bearing 330 degrees.
Note to self, switch it so that it starts off and then just automatically hits me with the distance every 30 seconds, or perhaps a little push button, engage. Yeah, that would be nerdy. Well.
Distance 47 meters, bearing 335 degrees. Distance 11 meters, bearing 341 degrees.
Huh. They locked up the old cellar. One more for good luck.
3 meters, bearing 49 degrees.
Alright, well, like any good geocacher, and like any good geocacher, now it's up to my magical geosenses. Yes, the bag gets you there, but we don't have the technology yet for it to go, hey boss, it's right there in that tree, and you're 30 pounds overweight. You cheeky little hypothetical future computer. Anyway, this is a new cache at this gated cellar, so I don't want to spoil it yet, which is code for I didn't find the cache. My search was half-hearted though, as my mind raced with possibilities to make my F.U.N.B.A.G even F.U.N.B.A.Gier. I hear you though, which is a feature of my psychic powers, not of my bag. I hear you, Skimbosh, you've made a GPS unit, except it's giant and it's clunky and you have yet to remove the protective plastic from the touchscreen. Why not just have a map on your touchscreen, Yeah, well maybe I will, but having the distance read out loud makes it like a game of hot and cold, which is entertaining to me, like reverse where I go geocaches. I really enjoy reverse where I goes. I actually do them, not just pop them into a solver. Now my F.U.N.B.A.G can turn any cache into a reverse where I go cache. And I don't take off the protective screen until it's covered in a layer of dirt, grit, dead flesh, and spittle that you can't see through. And you wrote, I got plans, journal, I got plans. The Raspberry Pi and the community I steal the scripts from, they're quite capable. And the Pi allows you to integrate other electronics like buttons or switches, sensors, and actuators, all of which can be powered by my giant battery. Oh, that reminds me, I gotta test out the onboard auxiliary camera. Auxiliary, this guy. Recording test, 1, 2. Why did I come to the loudest area in the park? To test the recording? Because I can. Yeah, not too bad for a $7 camera that also still has the protective plastic on the lens. Well, I think that's a successful test for what I wanted to accomplish. What do you think the next feature should be, or what kind of feature or accessory would be neato and fun to have on my F.U.N.B.A.G? YouTube has a votey thing, but if you have any comments or complaints or compliments, I would love for you to type them in now. Be safe out there.